Hey there, self lovers. Welcome back to Mindset Makeover. I want to apologize for the silence in the past 2 weeks. I have been cooking up some interesting and interactive episode just for you. I remain your host, Coach AB, and today we'll be stepping into a conversation that is not only important but urgent. A conversation wrapped in silence, fear, confusion, and sometimes misplaced hope. Today, we'll be talking about domestic violence, what it looks like, why it happens, and why so many people stay even when leaving seems like the obvious choice. But first, I want to begin with a short story. You know I always like to have a reference. So my story is about Ada. Ada was the kind of woman whose smile could soften a stone. Everyone in the neighborhood loved her. Warm, gentle, and always ready to help her. Her husband, Dio, was charming in public. The kind of man who shook hands firmly and laughed loudly. But behind closed doors, the walls of Ada's home knew a different Dio. At first, it was never physical. It began with sharp comments. You hear things like, "Are you stupid? Why can't you ever do anything right? Don't talk when I'm talking." Then jealousy. Then isolation. Then the slaps, the punches. Finally, the apologies and the sweet gifts that come with those apologies. "I am sorry, Ada. I just love you too much. It will never happen again. You know I'm stressed. It's not your fault. It's not you." Ada stayed, not because she was weak, but because she believed him, because she hoped, because she feared judgment, because she felt trapped, because she thought she could fix it. Until one night, after another violent episode, Ada looked into the mirror and could no longer recognize the woman staring back. That night, her healing began. Now, my question: why does a partner become violent? Domestic violence is not about anger. It's about control. Anger is an emotion. Violence is a decision. Here are some of the core reasons. Number 1, learned behavior. Many abusers grow up witnessing violence. They internalize it as normal. Then they repeat the circle unless they seek help. Secondly, deep insecurity and need for control. They fear losing the relationship, so they dominate it. Control becomes their twisted form of reassurance. Thirdly, we have the emotional immaturity. These ones lack the tools to process stress, disappointment, or rejection, so they resort to aggression. Fourthly, we have the social and cultural conditioning. In some environments, men are taught that dominance equals strength. Violence becomes a misguided assertion of authority. Lastly, we have the psychological or personality disorders. This is not an excuse, but sometimes a factor. Untreated trauma, narcissistic traits, addiction, all these can fuel abusive behavior. My next question: why does the other partner stay? Just like Ada, why? Now, this is a question people often ask with judgment, but the truth is layered and heartbreaking. Number 1, hope for change. The abuser isn't violent all the time. So those moments of love, peace, and apologies feel like proof that the real him or her is still there. Secondly, fear. The fear of being harmed, fear of starting over, fear of losing financial stability or custody of children. Thirdly, we have the emotional bonding and trauma bonding. The cycle of abuse, hurt, apology, honeymoon creates a powerful psychological attachment. Next, we have isolation. Many victims are cut off from family, friends, and support. When you're alone, escape feels impossible. Then we have shame and stigma. What will people say? What if they blame me? What if I look foolish? Finally, financial dependence. Living requires resources. I will not even lie to you. You need the resources to live. So many victims simply don't have them. So staying is not weakness, it's fear, confusion, survival, and hope tangled together. I'll end this by giving a sincere advice. If you're listening right now and this feels too familiar, please hear me and hear me real well. You deserve to be safe. You deserve to be loved gently. You deserve peace. Violence is not a mistake. It's a pattern. And patterns rarely change without serious intervention. You are not responsible for someone else's inability to control their temper. And you're not foolish for staying, but you deserve better. And your healing begins the moment you admit that to yourself. Reach out, talk to someone you trust, seek support from professionals or organizations. You do not have to walk alone. And now I want to hear from you. What do you think, self-lovers? Why do you believe so many people remain in abusive relationships? And what can the society do better to support them? Please, your voice matters. I'd like to hear what you think on the comment sections below. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click on the like button, and let me hear what you think. I really want to hear what you think. On my next episode, before we begin the new episode, I'll try as much as possible to read out comments that were sent in, so we'll talk about it. Until next time, I remain your host, Coach AB, and never forget, your mindset determines your reality. Bye-bye.